Yo, whether you watching this from Facebook, Twitter, click the link in my Instagram, moviepilot.com, or YouTube itself. What up, world? So, it is Labor Day weekend. That traditionally marks the end of the summer movie season. And to be completely honest, man, there are a few bright spots here and there, but in my opinion, this was a very, very mediocre summer. And the summer movie season is my favorite movie season of the year. And this video also serves as my August movie talk, so it's gonna be on like 2 or 3 different lists on the YouTube channel. But let's just get right into my number 5, man. My fifth favorite movie of the summer was Wonder Woman. The DCEU has taken a lot of lumps and a lot of criticism over their 4-year history now, and with recent rumors that they want to do this side universe, and it already just sounds like a clusterfuck. Wonder Woman was one of the bright spots of the summer, man. The highest grossing movie of the summer, number 2 for the year. The MCU has so many notches on their belt and has accomplished so many things. They've never released a female-led comic book movie. So no matter what, DC, Warner Brothers can say that they've released the first successful female-led comic book movie. And it's, in my opinion, my favorite and the best DC Extended Universe release. Everything on Themyscira looked amazing. Everybody was worried about Gal Gadot's portrayal of Diana of Wonder Woman. She was a warrior, man. She was a badass. She gave little girls an icon they can look up to be strong and not need help from a man. I mean, this movie was like really a milestone historically, man. I don't know if y'all heard the comments. James Cameron came out bashing Wonder Woman for everything he's accomplished. It's like what was Ripley? What was Sarah Connor? Strong female heroes, dog. James Cameron's got his head up his ass. He's one of these old directors who comes out and bashes comic book movies because they're successful and they've basically replaced traditional action movies. Wonder Woman is kind of its own thing. Like, it doesn't rely on any other DCEU movie it doesn't use any other DCEU movie as a crutch. It takes place for the most part before Man of Steel, the first EU movie. Still, like, kind of leads into Justice League later this year, even though it's recently been reported that Justice League is a direct sequel to Batman v Superman. That's neither here nor there. I doubt Justice League is going to reference Suicide Squad or any other movie aside from BVS because of what happened at the end of that. But I think Ares was a strong villain. Chris Pine was great as Steve Trevor. She also made a comment in Batman v Superman that referenced Wonder Woman, but then the sequel to Wonder Woman kind of, if the story is what's rumored, it negates what she said in Batman v Superman. I absolutely loved Wonder Woman, and I can't wait to see what they do with this character, and I don't want to see an alternate universe Wonder Woman. At number 4, my 4th favorite movie of the summer is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. It's great, man. It's colorful. It progresses the Guardians story. It pushes them toward Infinity War. You got that opening dance with Groot, and you know what you're getting into. Just 2.5 hours of fun. The cast is still strong. They've still got their chemistry. They still work really, really well together. But if you still haven't seen it, I won't go too heavy into plot details or anything. But the adversary, the villain in the movie, is one of my favorite overall Marvel Cinematic Universe villains. I'll get into another character later. This has been a good year for MCU villains, in my opinion. I don't really think there's anything to knock about Volume 2. There's a lot of people who did criticize it. I mean, opinions, whatever, everybody's got them. The only thing that I could even maybe say I didn't like are the 5 post-credit scenes. Like, 3 of the 5 post-credit scenes were pointless. They were just there for laughs. But that doesn't mean that I didn't laugh at them. And if you laugh, you clearly enjoy the shit. Can't wait to see what happens in Volume 3. Rumor is Well, I won't even go into rumor because it kind of relates to a post-credit scene in Volume 2. If you haven't seen it, then go watch it. In my opinion, man, by now, 15, 16, 17 movies into the Marvel Cinematic Universe, if you're a fan, you're already invested. You've already seen the movie, and if you aren't interested, then you haven't seen it and don't care about the franchise overall. But yeah, these are some of the most obscure characters in the whole world. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Like a lot of fans to see like Groot interact with the Incredible Hulk, to see Rocket interact with Thor, to see Star-Lord and Iron Man, to see Drax and Captain America. Like just to see all these characters interact, man, it's gonna be so great. Gamora, Black Widow. Actually, like the first time Tony Stark sees Rocket and Groot in Infinity War, I just imagine laughing my ass off. At number 3, sticking in the MCU, I got Spider-Man Homecoming. And like I was saying with the adversary in Guardians, Michael Keaton gives another, in my opinion, another one of the best MCU villains with the Vulture. He had Vulture-like characteristics. He was a scavenger. He had where his tech comes from is so dope as far as the universe. Tom Holland is my favorite Spider-Man. Of the 3 cinematic Spider-Mans, he was the proper age for a high school Peter Parker. He started off with his homemade spider suit that no villain took serious. He was rebellious. Like he got direction and went against direction because he thought it would be easier for him to save the city, the day, the world, whatever. And he grows as a character throughout the movie. They set up sequels. They set up future villains. His supporting characters are great. There's one toward the end that I might have beef with. It depends on what the sequels do. Spider-Man's my favorite Marvel hero, so maybe I'm a little biased. But so far, Spider-Man is my favorite MCU movie of the year. Thor could take the crown, man, because Thor looks amazing. Thor Ragnarok looks so dope. At number 2, my second favorite movie of the summer, War for the Planet of the Apes. I really hope this series goes beyond the trilogy, because studios are so scared to do any series of movies beyond 3 movies. Like, I have this ideology, like, I daydream about being a movie executive and just treating superheroes, Batman, Spider-Man, Iron Man, like James Bond. Okay, Robert Downey Jr., Tom Holland, Ben Affleck. You have this many movies in your contract. It's completed. Okay, we're not going to reboot. We're just going to recast with a different adventure. Same world, same lore. Because, I mean, they don't have to reference, like Val Kilmer referenced Catwoman in Batman Forever. And I don't know if... And yeah, Batman and Robin referenced Batman Forever. You don't have to have the next Batman reference Batman v Superman. You just don't. But it can still be in the same continuity. That I got so off track. Like Apes, it takes place a certain amount of time after dawn. Caesar is still got a burden of being the leader of the tribe and doing what's best for his species. He's got his own family. And then, like, at the end of Dawn said that an army was coming. So an army is there. Woody Harrelson was great as the villain. And he has a certain prejudice. He has a grudge against the simians. And the way his character got a satisfying end. The movie overall was a satisfying ending. So, like, that's what I'm saying. If they want to cap it off as a trilogy, it will be one of the GOAT modern day trilogies. But I would love to see them do future movies in the same world. Because I have a theory about this whole series that only future movies can really confirm for me, but that's another video. I'll just get right into my number 1, man. My favorite movie of the summer was Baby Driver. And I recently saw it for a second time, and that second time is what put it at 1, because Apes was 1. Baby Driver was like 2, maybe even 3. No, Baby Driver was 2. Baby Driver was 2. And then just the detail and the story and the music, the chemistry, the acting, man, the performances by Ansel Elgort and Kevin Spacey and Jamie Foxx and John Hamm were spellbinding, man. The references, man. There are lines at the beginning that if you pay attention, hold true throughout the movie. I mean, the car driving, like I heard it was all practical. Like there was no CG, there was no effects. The chase scenes were all real. It's filmed in Atlanta, takes place in Atlanta. It's a love letter to Atlanta. Seen it second times, man. Seen it twice, and I've heard that Killer Mike and Big Boy from Outkast have cameos, like they're like diner patrons, and I still haven't seen them in the movie. It's my second favorite Edgar Wright movie behind Scott Pilgrim. Just Scott Pilgrim is just a fucking cinematic video game. But man, the details and the attention that this movie got, man, this movie was just handled with so much care. And man, I don't want to go into anything else and potentially spoil anything, man. Just know that Baby Driver is fucking amazing. This video's already gone on longer than I wanted it to. Just top 5, man. What are your top 5 movies released between the first weekend in May, the weekend Guardians came out, and Labor Day weekend? I've recently posted reviews for Batman and Harley Quinn, for Wind River, for Hitman's Bodyguard, Logan Lucky. Check those out, man. My July movie talk is posted. It's about Michael Keaton. Next weekend, I want to see It. The weekend after that, I want to see American Assassin. And then the rest of September, like I said, this September is one of the most interesting Septembers in recent memory. Because after American Assassin, you've got Kingsman, you've got Lego Ninjago, you've got American Made. And I think there's something else, and I just can't pull it right now. I should, I don't know when. Before kickoff, before Patch Chiefs, I'll have an NFL season preview. Cool Kids got a CD coming out. If it comes out on disc, I'll get it, review it sometime this month, man. Like, subscribe, comment. Find me where you find me, man. Don't know where to find me? Watch these credits. Peace.